I started to sell on Amazon 3.5 years ago, and I was able to scale my business to 7 figure in sales a year within 18 months and sold it for almost $2 million a few months ago. And every single year since then, I hear this question again and again. Is it still worth selling on Amazon? Is it still possible to be successful? So yes, it is still possible. It is something that the majority of people are not there yet. And there is still a huge opportunity compared to other types of investments and businesses. I'm going to share with you why I still think it's the best and fastest way to get into $1 million business quickly. Okay, so you must be saying, no, it's easy for you. You started few years ago, and you still say that there is huge opportunity selling on Amazon in 2022. But like I said before, I just sold my business recently, a few months ago, and I just started all over again. So I'm in the same position as if you're watching this and you're a beginner. I'm in the same position as you. And I will also back it up by some data. There is still, yeah, it's harder to do to be successful selling on Amazon these days, bringing products to the market than before. Yeah, the competition is higher. You have much more Chinese sellers that already know what they are doing. The pictures and the level is higher, but still, the majority of people just doing what everyone else are doing. Okay, and that's applied to anything in life. If you want to be different, if you want to get the top to be in the top 1%, you have to do those things that the top 1% are doing, which is thinking out of the box and doing the things that the others and the rest of the world are not doing. And that's the key to everything. So let's say you do something, and let's say you watch a YouTube channel. Of course, not this channel or this video specifically, but let's say you watch a YouTube channel that another 10 million people are watching, okay? And he's teaching a certain way to do product research. Then imagine that it's a huge source for many other people that are doing product research, and they're going to pretty much compete with you on the same kind of criterias and searches and the ways that you bring new product. So if you want to be successful, it's just not enough to do what everyone else are doing. You have to do things differently. And when I say things differently, is you need to look where maybe there is a higher entry barrier, or when there is a difficult products to do, or maybe you go to exhibits or places where products are not easily found, so, or majority of people can just do it remotely. Maybe you go to distributors, maybe you go to stores, maybe you go to Facebook groups and really do research. You have to do the things that most people don't do. And when I tell you most people don't do, is don't just go to Amazon and just try to find product opportunities. You have to do it in a much more sophisticated way. And you want to invest your time in thinking and being creative, not just, okay, I'm going to spend the time, the hard work on actually like doing product research, finding opportunities, doing from like 4 or 5 hours a day. That's hard work, probably will bring you results, but you want to be creative. You want to spend your time 2 or 3 hours on thinking, okay, how can I find new ways to maybe find opportunities to sell on Amazon? Maybe I should go to the top 20 items on Etsy and see what really sells, and try to be creative and try to take risks, and see what works and what doesn't. My approach here, by the way, I took it from other person that I was listening to. And one way to be creative is not just sitting like that before you go to sleep and thinking, oh, let me connect to the universe, creativity, and think about something like a genius. Yes, there are some people like that, I guess. And I had, honestly, I had like 2 weeks ago a dream about a product that I was working to develop, and I was like really struggling with how I'm going to improve it. And just before I woke up, when you're dreaming, I had a dream on what I should do with the idea. It was crazy, but that's very rare, right? So you want to listen to other people And what I like to do, so let's say, for example, I want to bring products, to the market. I don't just go and see videos from people that already experts on Amazon. I go and watch other videos on product development, for huge companies, and how they develop products. And or go to other markets, like how people find products to sell on Shopify. Those kind of things are different than what most of people are doing. Okay, so that's the approach that you should have. Once you have this approach, once you know that you're different than the rest, then you have this confidence knowing that you can bring products to the market that will sell. And I just started to say about this approach or new thing that I'm testing. So I'm testing new products. I'm bringing like one product, creating like, not stupid listings, but like a listings that are not really the best, and putting like 5 items from each item just to see what sells, what is a winner. And then when I get a winner, I just go and develop it really to the fully and create something awesome. And why I do it? Because it gives me confidence knowing that I'm entering into a market that already is ready to accept my offer. If you guys enjoy the content that I'm working very hard to provide and produce for you for free, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with any feedback or questions do you have, because I personally reply to every comment. And I will also appreciate your support by checking the links and the sponsors in the description below. That's the only way that we keep this channel alive. So for example, let's say I'm going to bring like 20 different headsets, okay? Not 20, it's too much. But let's say 5 different headsets. With those 5 different headsets, I'm going to get 5 from each. I'm going to create a different listing for each one with different photos and copywriting, and just launch them with PPC on auto campaign and see what sells. Let's say I see after a day this one sold out like in a minute. I'm saying, okay, there's something here. I'm going to create like a killer listing and images and develop this product very quickly to bring a lot of it and sell it like crazy. Now, what is different and why I do it like that? Because it's basically remove a lot of your risk. Imagine that you think about this product and you bring a lot of units and a lot of products, and maybe it's not gonna sell, so you have this risk of losing all that money compared to testing it quickly and seeing whether it's working or not. No, it's not the only way. I'm not saying that finding a gap in the market with the tools that we have and the ways that we have, and then bringing a killer product with a lot of inventory, it's not a good way. It's another way. I'm not really sending myself only to one way. I'm not saying this worked for me before, that's gonna work forever. Or this worked for me, that's the only way. No, I'm open-minded. I'm trying new things. It's all about minimizing our risks, okay? So let me compare this to other type of investments and other type of businesses, okay? So for example, I came from the world of SEO. With SEO, you have the entry barrier is less than Amazon FBA. And why? Because you need less money to start an SEO blog. You can be your writer, you can write articles, you can optimize them, and basically publish your blog and start getting traffic and monetize it. So imagine how many more people are in the pool doing this compared to investing $10,000 or $20,000 in an Amazon FBA business. And the same applies to a YouTube channel, let's say. Anyone can create a YouTube channel and bring create content and videos, or anyone can do drop shipping, right? But in Amazon FBA, there is still like the pool of people that are doing Amazon FBA is much smaller comparing to other type of investments. So the entry barrier is still high, and that means that less people are in the game. So there is still opportunity. I still think it's an amazing opportunity. And like in anything, even SEO or YouTube or whatever you do, there's still opportunity to those that can excel, to those that can be creative, to those that are willing to do what it takes to be successful. There is nothing that will come to you like that from nowhere. You have to be different. You have to be unique. You have to bring something to the table. You can't just do the same thing. If you're looking for sustainable success, to be successful in life and repeat it with anything that you do, that's the mindset that you need to have. So I hope I inspired you or help you get a decision to enter into Amazon FBA. And if yes, then make sure that you watch my videos. I share everything here for free. ton of value that can help you start or scale your business, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an advanced seller. I'm sure you're going to get value out of this. And also join our Facebook group. It's only $10. You can be part of a community of Amazon FBA sellers, and I charge $10 to make sure that we have serious people out there. So if you're serious and not come to waste my or your time, then you can join the Facebook group. We have a link in the description that you can use. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.